The importance of healing and what happens when you don't. How you can allow outside factors outside of yourself determine your whole life, determine your own future if you allow it. For example, if you do not heal, and so say you want to go out here and pursue someone or go out dating and find that person that you want to build and spend the rest of your life with. But just starting out on a dating phase first. But because this person is taking you out on a date, and perhaps it's not the most fanciest, most creative idea of a date. And just because of that, you being so pretentious and feeling like you're God's gift to the earth, how you could sabotage the possibility of your growing. Because perhaps this person have the greatest intent for you, willing to spend time, willing to take out time out of their day to speak with you and communicate with you. They could have 2 to 3 jobs and still taking that time out to meet up with you and have that bonding time. But because this person did not take you out on the most elaborate and expensive date or creative and out of the box type of a date, now this person is perceived as unworthy enough, or you feeling as if this person feels that you're not worthy enough because they didn't spend 2 stacks on one date. Let's take it a step further. And you have friends, so-called friends, especially that best friend that like you and want to date you and want to be with you. So you're their man or their girl in their head, right? And you go and talk about the person that took you to this not so elaborate date. Then this person that is posing to be your best friend, and this best friend you perceive as brother or sister, right? They start saying certain things like, why is he or why is she taking you out over there? They so cheap. Or there's certain little minimalist things that happens and that occurs. Maybe the person is in the midst of getting things done and working on certain things, so it may show up a little disheveled. And then your best friend just so happened to be around. And now your best friend that really want to fuck you because you chose this person over them, now they're sitting up there reading this person for blood, nitpicking, having all this overcritical, unnecessary shit to say about the person that you're trying to build with. Now, because you're unhealed, you're internalizing all the bullshit that this person is saying, and now you're projecting it on someone that's really trying to build something with you. After a while, when you're building with someone, there are things that come up, and they may show you a different side of themselves that you possibly didn't think that was a thing. And in the long run, this could be something potentially great for the both of y'all, because now the both of y'all are putting something in the table. So my other question is, when it pertains to someone taking you out on a not so elaborate date, what is it really about? Do you really want to be wined and dined and catered and be treated like a king or queen from the very, very, very beginning? Or is it the fact that you really like this person? They have all the other qualities that you're looking for, but because they're not packaged in a way for you that, I could get something better. And then when you go out there trying to find that something better that you think is better in your head, and then that person winds up to be someone that is verbally or physically abusive, a narcissist, a complete asshole, because they feel that they can, because they too feel like they're God's gift to the earth. Leaving you with nothing. Leaving you with that best friend that really want to get in your bones, but you're not interested in that person because you perceive them as brother or sister. Then it leaves you with nothing. And then the cycle continues, you see, especially if you're not healing and you're not holding yourself accountable and identifying the role that you play in certain things. Now, all of a sudden, all men ain't shit, all these women ain't shit. You know the ones, but not looking at yourself in the mirror and saying to yourself, well, you know what? I dropped the ball. I missed the opportunity because I internalized what somebody else said about this person that I don't even want like that. I internalized what they said, and I made it a thing to where I projected it on someone that was really trying. And now you've missed out. And now they move on to somebody else that is appreciative. This is the things that could happen when you don't heal and when you don't identify and self identify the role that you play in. Because you wind up being one of those people out here that's old, like somebody's prune. And now you have that ashe moment and come to the most high moment in your life. By the time that you're more seasoned, and now the pickings are not going to be the same. And now you thinking that because you were that guy or that girl back in the day that you could pull the same, and you realize that you can't. Don't be one of those. Start your healing today, please. So you won't be out here like that elderly person in the bar, drinking by themselves, thinking back in their life of what they could have done and what they could have changed for themselves. Heal now, because time is not guaranteed. Ashe.